Welcome back to another PCRC video. Today we've had a bit of a crawl, a bit of a small gathering as the times allow at the moment. 5 of us went. We went to the Peak District again. Ironic for PCRC. That was the whole idea of the channel. We've not been there much, to be honest. Nice to get up there. We started off from the car park at Surprise View car park, headed uphill to Mother Cap and on to Burbage Edge.
Is there a way off that you can do without
we turned round and headed back down the hill to where we'd started. And then a couple of us, just myself and Jim, went across to the Surprise View rocks opposite the car park for a bit of a play. That's coming up later in the video. The cars that were there, you've got, that's my Element Builders kit, the Hilux body one. The green Jeep heading up the hill is Pete's scx10iii. This Element Enduro is Johnny's. It's his first run out with it. It's absolutely stock apart from the front bumper. It's his first run out on a proper trail run. I think he really enjoyed himself. And there we've got Jim's LCG chassis Element transmission. That's his comp rig. This is what I use for comps. My Element, still on standard frame rails, just the 12% overdrive. It's just running in droop with the suspension. That's about all I've done to mine. Need to also mention John, another John, there with his Chevy C10 bodied Axial scx10iii. I don't think he's been on camera yet. It's a gunmetal grey one. Yeah, I hope you enjoy watching the video. So you've probably noticed I've had to add some music to this one. It's not something I like doing. I like to capture a bit of the atmosphere with the banter and whatnot that goes on, as I'm sure you're aware of that kind of thing. But despite being a lovely day, it was actually a lot sunnier than the footage you're looking at now would suggest, and really warm. There was a nice breeze up on the hill there, but unfortunately it just comes out on the microphone as a load of buffeting, so I'll put some music in the background just to try and mask that a bit. Hopefully it doesn't spoil it too much for you.
Can't drive until 100. Nice. Yeah. Same as yours, mate. You got it.
So as you saw in the CCO1 video, this is us doing the Millstone challenge. These things got left half made out in the wild if there was some sort of flaw with them, I believe. So there's quite a few of them dotted around the Peak District. Make a good challenge to try and drive around without having to use a reverse or fall off.
Yeah, was that? Yeah, that's, I think I went on that one.
So this is John's Chevy bodied Axial just coming up now, the gunmetal grey one. It's a replica of his 1-to-1 truck, except his 1-to-1's matte black. He turned up to the meet in it today. It's quite cool. So I'm trying out some onboard here with my new camera. You might have seen the test I did for it recently on the channel, the Apeman A100. The test I was filming in 4K. I didn't really like the results of it. For those that are interested, this is filmed in 1060 at 60 frames per second. I think it's come out a lot smoother, and yeah, Pete's Axial scx10iii, sorry, just in front of me. I think it looks really cool on this footage. I don't normally like to do a lot of onboard stuff on a trail run. It's nice when you've got a cool looking rig like Pete's to follow. It gives you some idea of the terrain you're driving over. I don't think you get a very good impression of it a lot of the time. But if you can see another rig going over it in front of the camera car, I think it makes it look a lot better. Let me know what you think. So the big square stone on the horizon there is what I believe they call the Mother Cap in the Peak District. I think that's right. If you know otherwise, know what it is actually called, please leave us a comment. Always happy to learn something new. So last time I came up on this run, I think I'd just built this element, and I posted a photo on an owners group of it climbing this rock on the left here. Got quite a lot of critics saying it wasn't a real photo and one thing and another. So you'll see we videoed it a bit later, so you can see you can actually do it. You'll see that coming up shortly. So this is what I find great about this hobby. You're out basically playing with toy cars in surroundings like this. Mates, having a bit of a laugh. Yeah, it's great. Gets you outdoors, having fun, surrounded with scenery like this. Beautiful. So here we are on the way back down the hill, back towards the car park at Surprise View. So we got back down to the car park. I swapped rigs and we went across the road to Surprise View, the rocks over the that you can see from the car park at Surprise View if you've ever been. Just huge pile of rocks deposited in the Ice Age in the middle of a field. So we went on a play. This is my Element Trail Walker, you've seen it in other videos. Yeah, we just had a nice hour or two afterwards. Again, you could see the bracken there blowing about in the wind. I had to turn the sound right down and add the music track in just for this bit. But yeah, we had good fun over here as well.
So you do it on camera now?
I've only been up the mats several times today. Oh, that one.
Oh. Yeah, so that was our little after party. Just before we came away, we happened across this rock here, probably about 15 foot from the floor to the top. I don't do a very good job of capturing how steep these things are on camera, but I think anybody that's tried filming RC crawlers has had the same problem. That's a better view. That's more the view we had driving the rigs up. Really steep, but this gritstone in the Peak District's really grippy, so it makes for some impressive climbing. Even my trail walker here, it's absolutely standard on the RTR tyres that the trail walker comes with, and I was dead impressed. There's Jim with the angle meter, just shy of 60 degrees there. Yeah, we were both quite happy with that.